Hello and welcome to Really Cool Gaming Exploits. I was going to do multiple videos, but I've really hurt my back today, so I'm just going to do this all as quick as I can and get off of here. So, sorry if this is a little bit more rushed than usual videos that are on this channel. Right, firstly, Sega. Sega's gone down the pan and they've just turned into a mobile / online PC gaming developer, publisher, whatever. Basically, they're going down the free-to-play market route. They've stopped making AAA titles, apparently, and we can now officially consider this the death of Sega, because, unfortunately, the great company that I used to have all the consoles to, all the games, the lot, now no more. I mean, I literally had the Mega Drive, the Sega Saturn, the Dreamcast. The only console that I didn't have that was Sega's was the Master System, unfortunately, because I was on the Commodore 64 at the time. But they shall be sorely missed. I used to love Sega right up through the Dreamcast era. I thought Dreamcast was an excellent console, but sad times, really. Also, Nintendo are still evil. Now, I've said Nintendo evil multiple times, but they have actually started their own partnership program for YouTube. Now, why is this an issue? Well, the fact is that when you get a games publisher dictating to YouTubers what games they can put content out of, what they can say, what they can do in the videos, like these Nintendo videos can now no longer, for instance, show glitches or be critical of the games. You can't turn around and say this game is bad because Nintendo don't want bad advertisements. So now, if you're going to put out a Nintendo video, it will either A, be claimed by Nintendo, B, removed from YouTube, or C, you'll have it partnered up with Nintendo and then they get to dictate what's in the video. It's atrocious, and in return you get a slice of the pie, but apparently the amount that you contract to get via ad revenue as a YouTuber is rather small. So that's rather depressing. Once again, Nintendo proving themselves to be fucking evil. I mean, the fact is the best way to do it is to allow YouTubers to do as they will when you get free promotion. It's simple as that. That's my view on it. Loads of people have multiple different views. Yes, they do have a right to have a cut of the pie by law, but in doing so, they will taint the content that's coming out and then make it very biased, and that's a bad thing if you're trying to be a reviewer or be critical of the games that you're showing. I mean, I do Let's Plays, but I also try to be critical of the games that I'm playing. I'm not necessarily a reviewer because I'm not great at doing your traditional type reviews. I'm trying to bullshit review because I can give you like a quick quip. It's quite funny and it shows my thoughts on the game in the space of half a sentence, and then you can get a more in-depth look on the Recall Plays thing. But I don't do traditional reviews as such, but I do try to be critical. And if I was to say put out Nintendo content, which will never happen on this channel because I'm not a fan of Nintendo at all, but if I was to do so, then I would be told what I can and cannot say, and that's incredibly bad. Also, and now this one doesn't come as a shock to me at all, apparently according to Netflix and Samsung, Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are going to have new models out soon. UHD models, as in 4K models. Now, I'm one of the few people, it seems, or also it feels to me, that remembers before launching of the next-gen quotation marks, current-gen consoles, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, Sony and Microsoft promised consoles capable of 4K at 60 FPS. Instead, we got consoles that could do 1080p at 30 FPS or 900p at 60 FPS on average. It works out roughly about that, and that's what we've got. But now they're saying that, oh, it's been a couple of years now and we're going to release new models which are capable of playing next-gen games at 4K and therefore 1080p at 60 FPS. So basically, everyone that's bought a console, like a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, everyone that's bought one from launch up until this new upgraded model has been screwed. Obviously, in previous generations, you got the PlayStation Slim, you got the Xbox 360 Elite, you got the Xbox 360 S model as well. They all came out, but each and every single one of them still had the same power as the previous consoles. They couldn't run games any better than what the previous iterations of the console were. The alterations to the hardware were mainly to make it smaller form factor or make it more reliable due to red rings of death and all sorts of hardware issues that the consoles faced. Now I'm sure that they're going to be doing the same thing. They're going to be looking at certain hardware issues and fixing them and making a smaller form factor for the console to make it more appealing to look at. But at the same time, they are actually increasing the power of the console. that is something that's never happened before, and that is why it's screwing over the previous people that bought the console after launch. And I think it's wrong that they're doing so. Although the consoles, in a way, it's great because the consoles do need a massive upgrade. They are out of date. They were out of date when they were launched. They were poor consoles as far as what their capabilities are. They was not up to date by any means. But now they're going to be up to par. They're going to be to standard. They're going to be at the sort of PC generalised standard of gaming that people have been screaming for a number of years now. The thing is that they were capable of releasing this 4K Ultra HD console box back when these consoles first launched. They was capable of developing that and putting it out onto the market, but they didn't, because they were trying to save money. And now they've realised their mistakes and they're now putting forward another model. It's wrong, and I think that the consumers are paying for this. It's really, really bad. I think I'm really disappointed with the console manufacturers and the way that they've gone about this. Although, like I say, in a way it's a good thing because this upgrade is needed. Otherwise it'd be a very, very short console generation in comparison to previous generations. It wouldn't have lasted more than like 4 years, if that. But now, obviously, it'll be extended to the 8 to 10 year marker that they're trying to achieve originally when they announced the consoles. So, in a way, good. In a way, really, really bad. The business practice here for this current gen of consoles has been poor from the get-go. Hopefully, this will be the turnaround once this is out. Though I do feel sorry for the millions of people that have essentially, in a way, wasted £400 worth on a console that is obsolete when they bought it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching Recall Gaming Exploits. I'm going to take a shit ton of painkillers. Either that or drink some alcohol. I have no idea. I've got some vodka somewhere, I think. Yeah, I think I might go for the vodka. But yeah, do that stuff that every other channel tells you to do. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.